Good afternoon, Islanders. Today is Wednesday, October 19th, 2011, and I don't have school today. So while you guys are struggling through all your classes, whatever you're taking, I get to stay at home Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because Minnesotans have it off for something called MEA, Minnesota Educators Association, whatever. It's a nice break. A lot of seniors like myself are going to be using it to either visit colleges or fill out applications for colleges. But on to something less serious, did you guys know that I got guinea pigs? I'm obviously more of a cat person, but we got them a couple weeks ago for my younger brother and sister. And now they just sit here and stink in the office. And make noises like that. Anyway, on to today's news story. I read something this morning titled "The Value of Bitcoin Crashes." If you guys don't know what Bitcoin is or haven't heard of it in the last year or so, it is a kind of a digital currency controlled by a decentralized network of computers. I don't know exactly how it works, but basically there's this limited number of Bitcoins and they're this virtual currency. And over the last year, the value of Bitcoins has gone up dramatically because they have gained more and more interest, and it's sort of self-perpetuating. Well, apparently on Monday, the value of one Bitcoin fell below $3, and that's considered a crash. I haven't been following it too closely, but it brought up some interesting points. If you read Slashdot, and I doubt any of you do, but you'll know that the comments are sometimes more interesting than the article summary itself. Anyway, one of the comments I read said, "All currencies are fiat, no matter what they're backed by. Currencies have to exist inside of a strong ecosystem that encourages their trading rather than hoarding." Fiat is, if you don't know, money that only has value because someone says it has value, like the government. There isn't actually any backing to it. I thought this was kind of interesting just because money really doesn't have any value by itself. It's just the value that we assign it. And you know, once upon a time, supposedly we had something to back that value of the US dollar, but apparently not anymore. Such things I have learned from my conspiracy theorist of a government teacher. But this can also tie back to advertising, I think, in Taylor's video. The advertising of Bitcoin, just because it was billed as something so cool and revolutionary and people went to it, and the reason it became so valuable, or relatively valuable, is because people went to it because of advertising and because of everything else. Anyway, to the other aspect of advertising, yeah, I think it does affect me. I guess, I've had lots of teachers that discuss advertising techniques in like consumer science classes and stuff that I had to take in middle school. Clearly the advertising industry is a cash cow because so much money is put into it, and sometimes you have really good quality ads which make me want to buy the product or make me like the company that makes the product a little bit more. And sometimes you have really crappy ads that make me think, what kind of idiot created that product? I mean, it goes both ways. Anyway, I think I'll go finish this video, put it up a little earlier than usual. I have an interview with a college that I have to go to this afternoon, so that's why I'm not making my video later. Won't say which college, but I might later on Twitter or something if the interview goes well. So I hope you guys have a good week. VidCon would be awesome, and Anna, I will see you tomorrow. It's not a fantastic tie-in. Now that I think about it, it sounded a bit better in my head, but I think it'll work for today.